don't have much time left. Do you think she knows that I've lost my immortality?
Nothing that lives forever.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars. I'm here today to bring you my review for the 2025 Netflix action film The Old Guard 2. The film is directed by Victoria Mahoney and it stars Charlize Theron, Kiki Lane, Matthias Schoonhartz. We have Shitwire Shaifor, Veronica Engo, Henry Golding and Uma Thurman. Right, this is the sequel to the 2020, I believe, Netflix film The Old Guard, a film that I have reviewed on this channel. I remember quite enjoying it at the time. I didn't think it was anything spectacular, and to be honest, I'd forgotten a great deal about it. The only thing really I could remember was that Charlize Theron was kind of the leader of these immortal soldiers that kind of go around the globe trying to do the right thing, I suppose. And this time round, again we meet Charlize Theron's Andy. We learn from the last film she lost her immortality. So she's no longer immortal. She's now mortal and can die. But she's still running the team of immortals, including Niall, who she recruited in the last film, as well as the others that we met in the previous film. This time round, they're going up against Uma Thurman's Discord, who is the oldest immortal, and she has decided that she's going to take out the rest of the immortals for her own nefarious reasons. She raises Quinn from the ocean, again another character we learned about in the last film, strong connection to Andy, and starts going after Charlize Theron and her crew. Right, what are my thoughts on The Old Guard 2? Well, as I mentioned briefly there, the other film came out in 2020. Again, I'll say it again, I thought it was quite a good film. I remember quite enjoying it, but I just don't remember an awful lot about it. One of the biggest issues with this film, in my opinion, is you're playing catch-up for a big chunk of this film. I mean, you really are trying to remember characters, trying to remember scenarios. I'd even forgotten that Charlize Theron lost her immortality in the last film. I'd forgotten who Niall was. I'd forgotten that Booker was exiled. I even forgot who Shitwire Shaifor, who his character was in the last film. This film needed a good couple of minutes catch-up at the beginning. Someone narrating what happened in the first film. Something like that. Just to jog my memory, I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, I remember that film now. I remember it, and I'm up to speed. You find yourself playing catch-up for a long period of this film, trying to remember characters, who they were, and where they fit into this world. Once you get over that hurdle, you know, the film itself here is a competent sequel with strong action scenes and a strong female action lead. In my opinion, I think Charlize Theron is Premier League when it comes to female action leads. She's bloody good at it. She commits fully physically. I believe it, the stuff that she does. She clearly works hard. And I think she is, as I've said, right up there as the best female action leads today. She really can do it, and she makes, and because not only can she do the physical stuff, but the acting as well. We all know that she is an absolutely fantastic actress too. So you combine the two, a strong physical performance and a strong acting performance, it gives you a compelling lead here, and she does it. She really does make you, as an audience member, kind of want to buy into this world a little bit on the strength of her performance. It goes a little bit, I think, cliched, this film. It introduces Discord, Uma Thurman's character. Obviously, Uma Thurman is a a pretty legendary actress in her own right. But it also introduces Quinn, who's buried at the bottom of the ocean. I think we saw in the last film she got a strong connection with Charlize Theron's character. They were together for thousands of years, somewhat along those lines. And I thought the introduction of Quinn was enough. I'm not sure we needed Discord as well. But it kind of works because Quinn is an antagonist for a big chunk of this film, but you never really buy into it. You never really feel that it's going to last because of the connection she has with Andy. And then this whole Discord thing, it just... I'm just going to say it, really. The ending absolutely sucked. Really, really sucked. And for me, massively, well, not massively, but certainly reduced the score of this film. This is not a full film. It's not a finished film. It's clearly leading to another film. Where the film finishes is where you expect the final act to start. And you don't get it. The film ends, and you feel robbed of your time, and that's a real shame because everybody's going to come away from the film feeling robbed, and I do think that's a bit unfair on the rest of the film. I think people are going to score this film poorly, really poorly, because of that. I just think the whole transition to the next film was so poorly put in place, poorly established. Number one, the way they did it sucked. Number two, I don't think these characters, this world, and this franchise is strong enough to keep making these films. The first one, as I said, was decent. It was okay. This one is, up to a point, decent and okay. I'm sure the next one will be decent and okay. But you know, I'm not sure we need these films. They're not special. They're not memorable. They're not John Wick type quality. The thing that really makes it memorable is Charlize Theron's performance. But there's things happen in this film, and it kind of retcons what happened in the first film. And obviously, I'm not going to spoil it, but you're kind of like, well, hang on a minute, all that what happened in the first film. Now you're saying because this can happen now, so this can happen. You're like, it's turning to Harry Potter, for God's sake. These people are immortals. They've been alive for thousands of years, and they're just learning this stuff now because Henry Golding's character, who is some kind of librarian immortal, comes up with this theory. So how come he's not been telling everybody about this theory centuries ago, thousands of years ago? He's telling them now, very conveniently. So I mean, the plot devices are nonsensical, if you like. How to make this happen? It's like, oh well, we'll just put it in a dusty old book, and Henry Golding can tell us the exposition on it. So it is lazy in its how it tells its story. I don't feel as though they do enough with the two antagonists here, like Quinn and Discord. Don't think they're interesting enough. And Charlize Theron, as good as she is in the first one and this one, I'm not even sure she can shoulder this franchise much longer because it feels like it's creaking. You know what I mean? It's nothing overly special. It's nothing overly memorable, and they take and you feel like at the end of this film they're slapping you across the face with a big kipper or something. It's like, have that. Come back in 2 or 3 years and we'll get the next film out ready for you. And you're just like, oh, fucking hell. Pardon my French. You just can't. I don't like it when films do that. But, yeah. If you enjoyed the first one, you will probably enjoy this one. But just prepare yourself for that ending because you'll probably want to put your foot through the screen when it the credits roll on this one. So yeah, thanks for joining me for this review, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it useful, and I will of course be back with plenty more content on the channel very, very soon.